Hi, I'm Steve from English with Sophia. Today's story is about facing my biggest fear. I was terrified of public speaking. Just thinking about it made me sweat and shake. In school, I always avoided presentations. I pretended to be sick or asked for extensions.
Last year, my boss called me into his office. Steve, we need you for something. Our team must present to 200 clients next month. You'll lead it. My heart dropped. 200 people? Lead the presentation? I felt sick immediately and terrified.
I can't do that, sir. I'm not good at speaking publicly. Steve, you're the expert on this project. You must do it. No choice here.
I left his office in panic. 4 weeks to prepare. How would I survive this? That night, I couldn't sleep. I imagined myself freezing on stage, everyone staring silently. Nightmare. The next day, my coworker Amanda noticed my stress. What's wrong, Steve? I told her about the presentation. I'll mess it up. I'll embarrass myself completely, I said.
Listen, I used to be terrified too, but I learned techniques. I can help you.
Amanda became my coach. Every day after work, we practiced together. She was incredibly patient, always.
First rule, know your material perfectly. Confidence comes from preparation. I studied everything. Statistics, charts, talking points. I memorized every single detail completely and thoroughly. Second rule, practice out loud. Stand up. Speak like people are watching. I practiced in front of my mirror at home. It felt silly, but helped significantly. Amanda recorded me on video. Watch yourself. See what you do when nervous, she suggested.
I watched the video. I touched my face constantly, avoided eye contact, and spoke too fast.
Now you know what to fix. Do it again, slower this time. Week by week, I improved. My voice got steadier. My posture got better. Confidence grew slowly.
Third rule, breathe deeply. When nervous, we forget to breathe properly.
I practiced breathing exercises daily. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Simple, but effective. Fourth rule, make eye contact. Pick friendly faces in the audience. Talk to them, she advised. Amanda brought colleagues to watch me practice. Small audience first, building up gradually and carefully over time. 5 people watched, then 10, then 20. Each time got easier. Progress was definitely happening now. The week before the presentation arrived, I was still nervous, but felt more prepared now.
You're ready, Steve. You know this material better than anyone else does. Believe in yourself.
The night before, I couldn't eat dinner. My stomach was in knots. Anxiety was overwhelming me. I called my mom. What if I fail? What if I freeze up there? I asked.
Steve, you've worked so hard. Just do your best. That's all anyone can ask.
Presentation day arrived. I wore my best suit. I checked my slides 10 times already. We arrived at the convention center. It was huge. The auditorium had rows and rows of seats.
People started filling the seats. 50, 100, 150. My hands were shaking badly now.
Amanda squeezed my shoulder. Breathe. You've got this. I believe in you completely, she whispered encouragingly.
Please welcome Steve Morrison. Thank you so much. It's great to be here. I walked on stage. The lights were bright. 200 faces stared at me expectantly. I stood at the podium. Deep breath. In through nose, out through mouth. Okay?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today.
I clicked to the first slide. I knew this information perfectly. I'd practiced hundreds of times.
I found a friendly face in the audience, an older woman smiling at me warmly and encouragingly.
I spoke to her, then to another friendly face, then another. It felt like conversations now.
5 minutes passed, then 10.
I was actually doing it, speaking without freezing up completely. People were nodding, taking notes, listening carefully. They were engaged. This was working out well, surprisingly. Halfway through, I made a joke. People laughed. I relaxed even more. This felt good. The 30 minutes flew by quickly. I covered everything. Charts, data, conclusions. All perfectly explained. Disrepair for Pratis. Aramiston, Arbor Tributus. Thank you for your attention. Any questions? Hands went up everywhere. People asked questions. I answered each one clearly and professionally. I knew this.
The presentation ended. The audience clapped loudly. Some even stood up. A standing ovation for me.
I walked off Stag. Amanda hugged me tight. You did it! I'm so proud.
Excellent work, Steve. Clients were impressed.
Yeah.
Well done today.
I couldn't believe it. I faced my biggest fear and survived. No, more than survived. I succeeded.
That experience changed me forever. Public speaking isn't scary anymore. It's actually exciting now for me.
So, did you understand my public speaking journey? Could you follow my transformation from fear to confidence?
Remember, everyone feels scared sometimes, but preparation and practice can overcome any fear successfully.
Thanks for watching English with Sophia. I'm Steve. Subscribe for more inspiring stories. Goodbye, everyone. Hi, I'm Steve from English with Sophia. Today's story is about losing my phone. Last month, I had the worst day ever. It started normally, but ended terribly. I woke up late for work. My alarm didn't go off for some reason. I rushed to get ready. Shower, clothes, coffee, keys, everything was done super fast.
I grabbed my bag and ran to my car. I was already 20 minutes late.
At work, my boss looked annoyed. Steve, you're late again. This is the third time. I'm sorry. My alarm didn't work, I explained. He just shook his head disappointingly.
During lunch break, I reached for my phone. My pocket was empty. No phone.
I checked my other pocket. Nothing. My bag? Not there either. Pure panic set in.
Where's my phone? I said out loud. My coworker looked at me, concerned and worried.
I searched my desk frantically, under papers, in drawers, everywhere possible. Still nothing found.
I tried to remember. When did I last use it? This morning? In the car? I ran to the parking lot. Maybe I dropped it in the car somewhere. I searched under seats, in cup holders, between cushions. It wasn't there anywhere at all. My heart was racing. My whole life was on that phone. Photos, contacts, everything important. I used my coworker's phone to call mine. Maybe someone found it and would answer.
It rang once, twice, 3 times. Then voicemail. Nobody picked up the call, sadly.
I tried again. Ring, 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 voicemail. This was not looking good at all. Maybe it's at home, my coworker suggested helpfully. Did you check there before leaving?
I couldn't remember. This morning was so rushed and chaotic. Everything was blurry now.
Work ended at 5. I drove home quickly, hoping my phone was there. At home, I searched everywhere. Kitchen counter, bedroom, bathroom, living room. Every single place.
I checked the couch cushions. I looked in the refrigerator. Yes, the refrigerator. People do that.
Still nothing. Where could it be? I was going crazy with worry and frustration. I sat down, trying to think logically. Retrace your steps, Steve. Think carefully now. This morning, alarm, shower, coffee, keys, bag, car. Where was my phone during? Wait, I remembered something. I was drinking coffee and checking my phone simultaneously this morning. I ran to the kitchen. I looked at the coffee maker. Nothing there nearby.
Then I looked at the trash can. Could I have accidentally thrown it away?
I opened the trash lid. Coffee grounds, banana peel, tissues. I started digging through it. My hands were dirty and disgusting. But I had to find that phone desperately.
Nothing in the trash. Where else? I was running out of ideas completely now.
I went back to my car, searched again more carefully. Under the floor mats, too.
I opened the trunk. Old gym bag, spare tire, jumper cables, no phone anywhere. Then I remembered. I stopped for gas this morning. Maybe I left it there.
I drove to the gas station immediately. My last hope. Please be there, please. I talked to the cashier. Did anyone turn in a phone today? Black case?
Let me check.
Sorry, man. Nothing here today. My heart sank completely. It was gone forever. I drove home feeling defeated. I would have to buy a new phone. So expensive. At home, I collapsed on the couch. What a terrible day this had been. I sat there for a minute. Then I felt something hard under my leg. I reached under the cushion. My hand touched something rectangular and familiar. No way.
I pulled it out. My phone. It was here the whole time. Under the couch cushion.
I must have sat on it this morning while putting on my shoes quickly. I laughed and cried simultaneously. Relief, joy, and embarrassment all mixed together completely.
I wasted hours searching everywhere. And it was under me the entire time. So stupid.
This experience taught me important lessons. First, slow down in the mornings. Rushing causes mistakes. Second, check obvious places first, like where you were sitting. Start simple always. Third, maybe don't panic so quickly. Take a breath. Think calmly and logically first. So, did you understand my phone nightmare story? Could you follow my crazy search? I hope this made you laugh. We all lose things sometimes. It's normal. Thanks for watching English with Sophia. I'm Steve. Subscribe for more funny life stories. Comment below. What's the weirdest place you found something lost? Tell me your stories. Goodbye. I never thought my life would change so dramatically. It all started on a cold Monday morning in December.
I was sitting in my small apartment, staring at my laptop screen, feeling completely lost and unmotivated.
My job had become boring and repetitive. Every day felt exactly the same as the one before. I knew deep inside that I needed to make a change, but fear was holding me back. That morning, I received an email that would transform everything. It was a job opportunity in another city. My heart started racing. This was the chance I had been waiting for, but doubts filled my mind. And should I leave my comfort zone? Should I risk everything for an uncertain future? These questions haunted me. I called my best friend, Sarah. She always knew how to give me the right advice. Listen, you'll regret it forever if you don't at least try. What's the worst that could happen? Her words echoed in my mind for hours. She was absolutely right. I had nothing to lose. The next day, I submitted my application with trembling hands. My entire body was filled with nervous energy. 2 weeks passed slowly. Every morning, I checked my email anxiously, hoping for a response. Finally, the reply came. They wanted to interview me. I couldn't believe my eyes when I read it. I spent the next week preparing intensively. I researched the company, practiced answers, and studied their industry. The interview day arrived. I put on my best suit and looked at myself in the mirror. You can do this. Believe in yourself and show them what you're capable of. The interview lasted 2 hours. I answered every question confidently, drawing from all my preparation and experience. The interviewers seemed impressed. They smiled and nodded as I spoke about my skills and accomplishments.
3 days later, my phone rang. It was them. My hands were shaking as I answered.
Congratulations. We'd like to offer you the position. Can you start next month?
I couldn't speak for a moment. Tears of joy filled my eyes. I had actually done it. The next few weeks were a whirlwind of activity. I packed my belongings, said goodbye to friends, and prepared mentally. Moving day came quickly.
As I drove away from my old apartment, I felt both sad and excited.
My new city was beautiful and vibrant. Tall buildings stretched toward the sky, and people moved with purpose everywhere. The first day at work was overwhelming. Everything was new, everyone was a stranger, and I felt small. But my colleagues were welcoming and kind. They helped me settle in and made me feel part of the team. My manager, Mr. Johnson, was particularly supportive. He believed in giving everyone a fair chance to prove themselves. The work was challenging but exciting. Every project pushed me to learn new skills and think creatively. Months passed, and I grew more confident. I was contributing valuable ideas and earning respect from my peers. You've exceeded all our expectations. We're promoting you to team leader. I was speechless again. In less than a year, I had gone from feeling stuck to leading a team.
That night, I walked through the city streets, reflecting on my incredible journey and transformation.
I thought about how one decision, one moment of courage, had completely changed my life's direction. I called Sarah to share the amazing news. She screamed with excitement and said she always knew I could do it.
Remember when you were scared? Look at you now. You're absolutely thriving and inspiring others.
As team leader, I faced new responsibilities. I had to motivate others, make difficult decisions, and lead by example. It wasn't always easy. There were stressful days when problems seemed impossible to solve. But I learned that challenges are opportunities in disguise. Each obstacle made me stronger and wiser. I started mentoring younger employees, sharing my experiences and encouraging them to pursue their dreams fearlessly. Seeing others grow and succeed because of my guidance became my greatest source of satisfaction and pride. A year later, the company launched a major project. They chose me to lead it. It was huge. The project required creativity, dedication, and teamwork. We worked long hours, but the atmosphere was energizing and positive. There were setbacks and difficulties along the way. Some days, we felt like giving up completely. But our team stayed united and focused. We supported each other through every challenge and celebrated small victories together. Finally, after 6 intense months, we completed the project successfully. The results exceeded everyone's expectations dramatically. The company held a celebration. Everyone congratulated our team. I felt proud, grateful, and incredibly blessed. Standing there, surrounded by colleagues who had become friends, I realized something profound about life. Success isn't just about achievements or promotions. It's about growth, relationships, and finding courage within yourself. It's about taking risks when fear tells you to stay safe. It's about believing in possibilities. Looking back now, I'm grateful I made that decision on that cold Monday morning in December. That one moment of courage opened doors I never knew existed. It changed everything for me. If I could give advice to anyone feeling stuck, I'd say this. Don't let fear decide your future. Take the chance. Make the leap. Trust yourself. The only limits that exist are the ones you accept. Your dreams are valid and achievable. You just need to take that first step, no matter how scary. Today, I wake up every morning excited about what lies ahead. Life has become an adventure again. And it all started with one decision, one application, one moment of choosing courage over comfort. My journey taught me that transformation is always possible, regardless of where you are right now. So ask yourself, what would you do if you weren't afraid? That answer might change your life. Hello, can you understand what I'm saying right now? Let's find out together. This is a listening challenge. Today, I'm going to tell you an interesting story. Listen carefully to every word. Try to understand the meaning. Don't worry if you miss some words at first.
This story happened last summer. It was a hot, sunny day in July. The sky was clear and blue.
I woke up early that morning. The sun was shining through my bedroom window.
Birds were singing outside.
I got out of bed, stretched my arms, and walked to the kitchen. I was hungry and needed breakfast. I made myself scrambled eggs, toast, and fresh orange juice. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
While eating, I checked my phone. There was a message from my friend Tom. He had an interesting idea.
Hey, James, the weather is perfect today. Let's go to the beach. What do you think? I loved that idea. I hadn't been to the beach in months. I immediately replied, yes, great idea. What time? Tom said we should meet at 10 o'clock. That gave me 1 hour to get ready and pack my things.
I took a quick shower, brushed my teeth, and put on my comfortable summer clothes, a t-shirt and shorts.
Then I packed my beach bag. I put in a